Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Gary Tackett of Lansing Catholic Football. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So, um, okay, before we ask like how practices are going so far, I think we need to go back a little bit. So, I think, entering in your senior year, it's always tough, like when there's always a big sudden change or something like that. But literally for everyone, it's like, oh, then there's all these big changes happen, a brand new head coach, entire new coaching staff. Um,
Mhm.
what was that like to have that? Because I know in your senior year, um, you're going into your last year and all that stuff, but it seems like everything has gone pretty well.
For sure. Yeah, we're a little skeptical of it, of course, weren't really like, especially at the end of last year, weren't expecting new whole coaching staff, but we've handled it really well, I believe. And we all get along really well with our new coaching staff, they've been really good on communicating with us and we've just been trying to build those relationships and hasn't been like a lot of time, but it seems like it has been, it's been really good so far.
Yeah. Um, you know, and then of course, Coach Norris was the teacher in the building and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But what's it been like getting to know him and some of the things because I know that, you want, I don't think the offense is changing as
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
But obviously I know he wants to put his own spin on it, but it's still, a lot of the things that everyone's used to running and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's been really good getting to know him. Very like faith-based man. He's just one thing he really harps on is like not just the football aspect, but like becoming like a man. Like he really wants to get our attitudes right, get stuff like that. He really harps on that. So I think that's been good for us. So yeah, it's been really good getting to know him. And like I had said, we just have good relationships and we communicate really well. And he's asked us what we'd like to run, and he listens to us, especially as seniors. And yeah, it's just been that's I think that's the best part about the new coaching staff is that we've been able to kind of keep, even though it's a new coaching staff, we've been able to keep a lot of stuff that we're used to and we've been doing the past 4 years.
Yeah. Okay. So, I know that we started this with changes, but now things are going to be also a little different for you as well because you're going to be a quarterback this year, as well as
hmm
still being safety on defense. Like, um, when was playing QB? What was that when you were first approached about that? Like, what was it? What was that like?
So it was actually the first day of summer practices.
Yeah.
We're out there. We always start with pat and goes, just kind of getting the couple routes in, get a couple quarterbacks back there, like multiple lines, and we had gone through a couple, and then, I went up to Coach Norris and I was just like, I can throw, like, if you need me to. And he was like, all right. He was like, I'll take, he was like, I don't really know. He didn't have like a person in mind really at quarterback. He was just trying to see anyone that could play. And so I went up there and then um just started throwing. And then I've just been working on it a lot this summer and just ever since then.
Yeah. So, well, how has it been like just, transitioning from, and I know you're still a safety, but, um, you know, playing QB like that, that's, it's a position that I know that everybody wants to play and stuff. But what was that like for you to just, continually get better as the summer went on, learning a brand new position with a new coaching staff, because that could be
Mhm.
hard for a lot of people.
Yeah, no, it's definitely had its like ups and downs, but I just like what I'm trying to do is more just focus on just doing whatever we can to win. And if that is me being that quarterback, then that's fine. And I've just been um doing a lot of like mental reps, I've been learning a lot more, not even just like on the field, but doing stuff like that. I know QB is a big mental game, so I've been working on that. And then alongside, be getting on the field pretty much every day with my receivers, trying to get as much chemistry as we can. So it's been a good transition.
Yeah. Um, going into the season, and I know that, next week is how was this first week of practice just for, now that everyone's in, you got the helmets, you got the shells, you got those 2 days out, and now
Mhm.
everyone's in full pads. So what was this week like, just with all the changes and all the new things, and how was this week?
Oh, it was really good. We had a really good start to it. We had a midnight madness practice to start on Monday,
Yeah.
and that was crazy. We had a lot of conditioning that night. Definitely woke us up a little bit. Weren't really expecting it, and then just kind of set the tone for the whole week. Just we were just going at it every single day, worked as hard as we could, and it was a good tone setter. And I believe we got better every day. That's what we're trying to do is get better. We're trying to go 1-0 every play. That's what we've been kind of harping on. So I think we've been doing that really well.
Have you guys always had a midnight practice?
No, we have not. It was our first time.
Okay, inquiring minds must know. What was whose idea was that?
I'm not gonna lie, the first person I heard say it was my mom. I believe she's told that to our coach, but um, yeah, and then Norris kind of set it up after that, and yeah, so I'm gonna give the credit to my mom.
Okay, okay. Because I know that the TV stations were out at Leslie at their
Hmm.
midnight. I know it's a big deal, and I know those things are everyone's so excited about playing it. What was that like playing at going out and running and normally when you would probably be sleeping?
Hmm.
What was that like just running around at midnight and all that stuff on a football field getting ready for practice and stuff?
Oh, it was really fun. It was really fun. Always playing under the lights is gonna be a cool experience, but then, at midnight, it didn't really feel real for a second. Um, it was a weird feeling, but it was a really cool experience, and I liked it.
Right. Okay, so now you got the scrimmage next week. You're going up
Hmm.
against a lot of big schools, uh,
Hmm.
schools that are, a lot bigger than Lansing Catholic, like, just in terms of size,
Hmm.
um, in terms of numbers, I should say. But you got that scrimmage, and then of course you got the season starting against a really good Williamson team, and then you get into conference play, and what are these next few weeks going to be like? Because, as this usually goes by pretty fast.
For sure, it definitely goes by fast. But like I said, we're just trying to go 1-0 every day. Definitely Williamson has been on our radar as what we've been focusing on in these practices. Um, we're gonna prepare as well as we can for these scrimmages, but still Williamson's like our main priority right now. And we know they got a good team, they got some good guys on that team, but we're ready for that game.
Yeah. Okay. I know you mentioned you're a senior and stuff like that. And did you ever think that this year would come like, when you were younger or something like that?
Honestly, no, it's really weird. It definitely flew by. It doesn't even feel like I am a senior yet. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah. It did like what in this last year, I know that there's a lot of goals and stuff like that, and everyone's got high expectations, and I know you guys all want to get back to Ford Field. But what's it going to take to have a successful year for Lansing Catholic, especially with everything that's happened this offseason?
Mhm. Well, what I like the most about it is that us seniors were really able to see like the work ethic that it takes to get there, displayed like by the seniors last year. So we kind of know like what it takes to get there, and we're just gonna push everyone below us. We're gonna push each other. Our coaching staff, we're gonna push them. They're gonna push us. So we know we just gotta. It's just all hard work and just grinding every single day.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to know you a little bit, Gary. How about that?
All right.
Okay. Do you have a memorable football moment from your high school career so far?
I would say the first one that comes to mind, it would be my second varsity start. We played Michigan Center. It was the first round of the playoffs, and I had already gotten a pick earlier in the game. There was about like I think 5 minutes left in the game, and they were right in the goal line. I believe we were up by one touchdown, so this would have tied it. And then I got my second pick of the game. That was one of the best feelings. I'll always remember that.
Yeah. Um, okay, who's your favorite football player?
Are you talking about all time or like right now?
Let's do both. Let's do all time first and then right now.
Okay. Ooh. I'd say I always grew up more watching receivers.
Yeah.
So I'll say like all time, someone that's like that comes to mind, Calvin Johnson for
I knew
sure.
you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
remember Calvin? Because, there's as time goes on, there's many people that don't really remember him. But
No,
you,
100% remember
you
him and just watching mixtapes and stuff like that, just all the time. That's definitely someone that comes to mind. And then right now, I would say probably Jamar Chase, one of them. Really like watching him. Um, Kirby Joseph right now because he's on the Lions. That's I really like to watch him as a safety.
yeah.
Uh, so yeah, those a couple of people that come to mind.
Um, okay. What's your favorite part about football?
Ooh, my favorite part about football, I would say the locker room. Locker room's always really good, especially um this year and last year, just and the guys celebrating after games, just hyping up pre-game, just stuff like that. It's just really fun.
Yeah. Um, let's see. What's um what's a favorite, do you have a favorite TV or streaming show that you're currently watching or one you've watched in the past?
Mm, I would say Stranger Things for sure. I'm excited for that new season to come up too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And finally, what's your favorite meal? This could be something you get out or something you make at home.
Mm, my favorite meal, I would probably say my mom's enchiladas.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Gary, this has been fun, but thank you so much for the time as
Hmm.
always. Best of luck to you guys this season.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.